Afternoon, ladies and gents. I hope everybody's okay. I'm just coming on very quickly to do this card with you. It's like a twisted gatefold card, if you will. I have done this card before, and I think it was in Christmas, not Christmas just gone, but the Christmas before. But I thought I'll revisit it with this sweet Soiree designer series paper, and its speciality because it has the silver foil on, and now they're doing it where it's double-sided as well. So, and you know me, anything blue and I'm all over it. So you're going to need, your base card is going to measure 4.5 width, 4.25 width and 7.5 in length. And what you're going to do is score it at 2.5 and 5. Okay, so there are your vertical lines, 2.5 and 5. Okay, so that means all our panels are all 2.5. Don't worry, the brain's still not functioning properly. Yeah, so then you're going to take it, and you can either take your ruler and your score tool or bone folder and go from the left hand corner on the end panel, the left hand corner right down to the right hand corner. Okay, so you're going from that corner there right the way down to that corner there, and you're going to do it exactly the same in exactly the same direction from the left hand corner to the right hand corner. So they're both going in exactly the same direction. Can you see that? Okay. So then you're going to fold it and burnish it. So you're going to fold that one over and give it a burnish. And you're going to fold that one over, give it a burnish with your bone folder. Now where you put them score lines, you're going to fold it back on itself and burnish. So you end up with something that looks like that. Okay. And then you're going to do exactly the same to this side. You're going to fold that score line over and you're going to give it a burnish. So you end up with a little card that looks like that. Okay. Then for your panels, now I've used the silver Mary card or silver, I don't know what you call it, foil card or whatever. And all I done was cut out 2.5 inches out of my silver foil and then cut it on my scoreboard diagonally. So it was like that. Okay, so there's my 2.5 inches, and you're just going to cut it diagonally from corner to corner. Okay, I forgot what's what now. And you'll do that with exactly the same with the DSP, and exactly the same for your base layer there. Okay, you take 2.5 inches and just cut it diagonally. And then for your centre panel, what I've done is use a piece of 2.25 inches by 4.25, well 4 2/8, say, just to give me that little bit of pink at the top and bottom. So we'll get this all stuck on. I do want to do some stamping, so get my base layers first. So all I've done is I've took the same DSP, the blue one, and I've just used the reverse because I know it's going to coordinate with the pink on the flowers. I hate doing it because it's blue, but hey ho. And again, don't go too close up to the edge with your glue, because you don't want a gungy mess all over the place. And I'm just going to lie that on there. Okay, so that's that one done. And I'll do the same on this one. And again, it's the same DSP. I have just flipped it over. These would be lovely as little invitations, I think, because they are little dainty cards. Okay, so this is my silver foil going on there. Take my glue. I know you can't, I keep going off camera when I'm gluing, but that's all I'm doing is just putting my glue on. Nothing spectacular. So that's going to sit on the top there. Now I did give these that's it. And I'll put my glue on this one. I just want to say hello and welcome to my new subscribers. I also want to say thank you very much for the ones that have emailed me to find out how I'm doing. I'm doing fine now. Extra strong course of antibiotics. And yeah, they've done the job. And I'm not feeling as miserable. Okay, so they're just going to lie on the top of our foil sheet. Sorry, them panels are 2.5 inches by 4 1/4, and then you cut them diagonally. For the DSP layer, what I done was I done 2 1/4 inches by 4 1/4 inches and cut them diagonally, just to give me that little border. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for a minute and we're going to do our stamping. Now, I've got the Cake Soiree stamp set, which is this one, it's a 2-part one. And you can also get the coordinating dies and save 10%. And I'm going to use this Happy Birthday here. I just like the font on it. I know it looks a bit gothic looking, but I like the font. So there's my block. And I am going to do it in my smoky slate, just to coordinate with that silver. And the reason I'm doing it before I stick it on my card is in case I make a boo-boo, I can always turn it over. Make sure it's all inked up. And I'm living life dangerously because I'm not using my stampin' mat. And I'm just going to put that on there. Now I always say give it 5 seconds or so for the ink to transfer into the paper. But you know you. I mean, I don't put any pressure on. I just let the ink work for me. Okay, so we'll just let that dry a little bit and we'll concentrate on the inside of our card. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to, will I take the rose or the, I'm going to actually use this flower. Looks like a cabbage. And this is how miserable I've been. I've not even prepped any of my stamps or anything. So I'm going to take that, and I'm also going to take this, may your day be as wonderful as you, happy birthday. And I'm going to do it all in the grey, or I might change it for my flower actually. I might do the flower in the pink. I'll leave that on there so I know to wash it. Pink, 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 pink. And it would be right round the other side. Let's see. Yeah. So I've got my pink. I'm just going to put that down there. So we've got our lovely little flower on the inside. Then I'm just measuring that on my mat. Sorry, I was just mounting my stamp on my mat. I'm just going to put that towards the top. Not very straight, but you get the gist of it. Close these up before I stick my fingers in them. Okay, so the insert in our card, we're just going to stick that on. My voice is getting a bit croaky, so I'm talking too much. So that's going to stick on there. Okay, that's our insert. And then our little banner, I'm just going to offset it like that, and I'm in actual fact going to be excuse me, I'm going to be lazy and I'm going to use glue dots. So that'll do just there, and I'm not even going to rough it up. You know me, hate anything flat, but I'm going to leave it flat, I'm going to get our mini dimensionals. Now you're only going to put these on one side of your banner. Because you don't want to seal the card up, you just want to put like a little closure on it. Don't know about anybody else, but I can't wait for spring. I've had enough of the winter now. So remember, they're just on one side, and you're just going to put it over sort of central. Okay, and that will keep your card closed, so then when the recipient receives it, they just open it like that. And as I say, you could even use them as like a little invitation, little party invitation. But I love that font. Can you see that font on there? Isn't that lovely? And again, so you can still see that once the card is open, and it does stand up. There you go. Okay, ladies and gents, hope you give that a go. Take care of you, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.